This particular study looked at 5 subpopulations and to see what was the presence of stigma in those groups, as well as the impact that stigma has had on their lives. And so we looked at faith-based organizations, we looked at young people, we looked at uniformed populations such as immigration, customs, police, etc. We looked at sexual minorities, and we looked at people living with HIV. And so we're looking at how these populations might be receiving stigma or how they might be part of the problem. And the results of that study is being shared at the opening ceremony tonight at the Biltmore Hotel. And tomorrow we continue with similar reports. We will be looking at other studies that describe stigma and discrimination in Belize as it relates to HIV in particular. But then we will also look at stigma and discrimination and how it impacts the specific lives of those who are most vulnerable to HIV. And here we're talking about men who have sex with men, our trans community, the transsexual community. We're talking about people who are living with HIV and sex workers. And that's not comprehensive, but those are the ones that we have information on that we can discuss today. We also will be looking at how does all of this context, how does all of the problem we have with stigma and discrimination affect the work that we do? Because we often talk about having an enabling environment. And when asked, we describe that as one in which it is a little bit easier for us to do the work that we have to do, to get the messages out, to try to engender the behavior change that we're looking for, so that the population can protect itself more, and so that we have less incidence of HIV. And one of the things we find that prevents that enabling environment is exactly what we're talking about this weekend, which is stigma and discrimination.